Out here, but again, get the people to date again.
Yes, it's November the 23rd and 24th.
But guess what? You
can't
get tickets.
All shows are sold out.
All shows are sold out. Thank you.
So we still in the building to do press on this show?
Thank you. Yes.
What day?
November the 24th.
Are we coming Saturday or Sunday?
I think it's Sunday.
Sunday. Okay, it's Sunday.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know because he didn't tell us that.
Oh, he didn't. See?
Sean knew.
It's because I'm the one that usually do the reaching out.
Sean knew.
That's right.
See what I'm talking about?
I didn't know.
See,
Sean knew.
no, I know
I
I
didn't
didn't.
know.
No, hold on.
They throwing you under the bus, though.
No, hold on. I did not reach out to her for this play yet because we haven't talked to her. Once we talked to her, I was going to reach out after we talked to her.
Yeah, Brad already did it.
Is that the story you're sticking with?
Hold on. See, hold on. First of all, hold on. Let's get this understood. We had a situation about scheduling her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because remember the day we were talking about scheduling? I wanted to make sure she get her full time.
Look at him just taking orders. You're a
See, hold on.
Him and T had a back and forth about this.
So we didn't have this discussion on Facebook
We
about
did.
it.
We had a discussion. But I thought we worked it out.
We did.
It's worked out.
We did. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
worked out.
So
We heard
I
it.
wanted to get you up here. Then I was going to, you know, what T already hollering about the media pass. So you did what I'm saying. Well, I was going to do it offline. But
That's
since
right.
she
That's
did it
right.
on there, her people's going to get with our people's, and we're going to make it happen.
We got you.
I do have a media pass for you this time. So that way you'll be able to take pictures.
Okay.
Go backstage and the whole.
I'll call you.
and everything.
All right. Thank you.
See you on my first. How you doing?
Sean, introduce our next guest while you're sitting here.
My email's on there. It's an old number on there, but my email's on there. If y'all need to contact me.
What's up, people? Urban Voices. We had a pause for station identification. In the building coming up, it's a Louisville independent legend, Mr. Eddie Rowe.
Mr. Eddie Rowe.
What it do, y'all?
What's going on, man?
What's happening?
Mr. Eddie Rowe.
Yeah, man.
What you got going on, man? Welcome to Urban Voices Radio.
Man, cool, man. Right now I'm working on the Sacavelli project. Working on that Sacavelli project. You know, it's that's my 7th solo project that I got. You know, over I got all the other projects with me. You know what I'm saying? And you can check it out on iTunes. Search Eddie Rowe on iTunes, EDDIEROE on iTunes, man. And check out the projects I got.
Got scoot up a little bit.
So the project is Sacavelli.
Sacavelli, man.
Sacavelli.
Yeah. Sacavelli.
This is a EP, album, mixtape?
It's an album. It's going to be actually like a DVD, you know what I'm saying? Because every song I got is going to have a video to it, have a documentary and all that with it, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if y'all familiar with the, I had dropped the Psychotic Sacrifices like in 2015. I did the $100 CD.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I sold like 47 of them here. It wasn't much, but 47 of them here in the city.
47,100, man. You know?
4,700. You know what I'm saying? Like, did that within like 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
So people paid the 100 for the CD?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So look, that's kind of like, I think Nip did that back in the day
That's
too,
where I got
right?
the idea from Nipsey, man.
What Nip did? Did Nip do 100 or 1,000?
He did 100. He did 100. Yeah.
I think Jay bought like
Jay
10,000
bought
or
about
something like that,
1,000.
right?
Yeah, that's what I was telling cats. I was like, man, I'm looking for the Jay-Z's of Louisville, man. Come and buy, 1,000 of these big bad boys, without,
But you did 47.
I did 47.
That's a good number,
I had
man.
a few cats coming by, about 5 of them, you know what I'm saying? I targeted certain cats because I know who's getting money out there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I come from the streets, so I know what's going on out here, man. I might not be in them streets, but that's where I come from, you know what I'm saying?
So how long you been in the music industry?
Man, I've been doing this music. Shit. We was, I don't know if y'all familiar. Y'all should be familiar with On The One Records, one of the record labels that was heard back in the mid-90s and stuff. Julius Black. I was an artist on his label when I was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this shit. I wrote my first rap when I was like 9 years old, you know what I'm saying? We had a group called MOB, you know what I'm saying? And I was the youngest member of MOB. Yeah.
So how long, not to cut you, about how long have you been doing music? You said you started, when did you start rapping?
I said 9 years old.
I started writing raps at 9, but as far as just rapping, man, I've been rapping like just spitting shit since I was a kid. Yeah, spitting stuff since I was a kid. My bad. My bad.
Remember, so at 9 years old, you're writing lyrics.
Yeah, I was writing lyrics at 9 years old, man.
Look, and what's amazing about that is
12, I was in the studio recording, you know what I'm saying?
At that early age.
Right at On The One Records, man, right on 20 from Broadway with the old Del Plaza is over there.
Man, because look, when you look at people at that age that were doing music, like I look at at Bow Wow, you look at Romeo and people that were doing music at that age, right? They weren't writing their lyrics.
No.
Like JD and other cats were writing their lyrics. So at 9 years old,
Right now,
you were able to put pen to paper and write lyrics that actually made sense.
Actually makes sense, yeah. You know,
Yeah, that's a gift.
straight up.
That's a gift.
Appreciate
So
it.
since then, how many projects have you had out?
Like I got 7 solo projects of my own, but we had MOB Volume 1. We did a couple cats from my original group, the Don G. Ball. He did the Underworld. Was on that. I did an underground joint, a double disc when I was a young cat, man. You know, how you get the little CDs from Walgreens, the little purple and orange CDs. I had the double disc.
So you had purple, orange, green. You
Yeah.
like Master P, right?
Yeah, I was doing that way.
Whole
back.
little round case.
Yeah, I was doing that
Yeah,
way.
25,
I was doing that way back. It was called "Cause I'm a Gangster." You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? And that went hard. You know what I'm saying? It's cats that still real Eddie Rowe fans that still recite them lyrics and stuff. You know.
So you do real street music.
Yeah, I do real street. Well, I'm 36 now. As of October 29th, I just turned 36. So I done kind of changed my music. You know, so I got 5 sons, and me watching my boys, and they watch my videos and sing my songs. I'll be like, hold on real quick, let me change this.
I'm
change
grown
this
now,
up. You know,
right?
so
Yeah.
I'm grown, so I got different kind of, you know, I got a
Black
song
Wallace now.
like on the Sack of Belly. I got a song called "Know Your Worth" to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of females don't know their worth out here, and you know, so. I don't glorify the streets. I might talk about it, but I let y'all see the good and the bad side of it.
Just tell the story, right?
Tell the story, man.
So,
Yeah, I feel that.
So being that you've been doing music for a long time, do Louisville got an underground rap scene that a lot of people don't know about?
Yeah, they got an underground rap scene a lot of people don't know about, man. Like, only thing is, like, Louisville don't embrace its own sound. Louisville cats want to sound like say when Kevin Gates came out, a lot of cats started rapping like Kevin Gates. When the Migos came out, a lot of cats want to rap like Migos. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to kind of get into the Louisville music scene or whatever, because I'm like, man, you know, y'all ain't keeping it original, man.
So you're saying that Louisville haven't created their own sound as being that you've been you know, a veteran in the game. Louisville don't got their own personal rap sound.
We do, man, but it's only it's a selected few. You know what I'm saying? And most of those selected few you don't really hear about them cats much. Cause
It gets jacked.
yeah,
Our sound's been jacked by other artists in other cities.
Yeah.
They might come through. Look, I'm Homicide, Man Up Music, Man Up Entertainment LLC, a supporter of Power 106 Radio.
Okay.
Also a conglomerate, a friend of Paul Bryant. And he was an original with us. And he was before us. Like Eddie Rose saying, he's a visionary and an individual who's been putting a lot in the game, put out multiple projects, various projects. As the sound in Louisville is a collective sound of Louis V's. When we say the word Maine, you will hear that across spectrum and other individuals' music in other cities, and we don't have it as our own. So that's why Louisville doesn't have a sound right now.
And Louisville's had like some big artists that have come out that look. And I'm not originally from here. I've been here like 21 years now, but I've seen like Underground Mafia come out of here.
yeah.
Then you had when I got here, you had what was cat out of Picture Park that was making noise? J1. You had J1, which was a tremendous lyricist.
Yeah, straight up.
So Louisville's had lyricists, but it seems to be like instead of going for lyricism, some of the Louisville cats want to jump on the new bounce scene or the new the watered down music. You know what I mean?
Or anything that comes out that's considered hot. You see a Louisville guy trying to rep that type of
Exactly what Eddie Rose said. It seems like Migos came out, Louisville artists wanted to follow that way, and then you had other individuals come out that would want to follow their way, but get what you call gimmick rap.
That's what
it
is.
What's going on, what's hot at the time, and not to take anything from the Migos. I'm a Migos fan personally myself.
Yeah.
I love the Migos. I love their swag. I love what they bring to the game and everything, but Louisville artists tend to follow the wave of those that are there. And most underground cities do that.
Right, that's what I was about to
Most
say, you know what I mean?
underground
Because I
cities do
remember coming up, you know what I'm saying, we listened to Tupac, you know, everybody wanted to sound like Tupac. When P came out, everybody wanted that P wave, so...
We fell under that shadow. Eddie Rose
Right, I mean, I know he say 36, so he
a lot
fall
of cats
up...
heard me and be like, man, you sound like Tupac or Scarface. It ain't like, I ain't trying to sound like these cats. Is just, I got a certain voice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I respect a certain craft. I ain't with the moving off.
Plus, we went dancing in '96 and '97.
We went down. I heard.
Right, so it's a different type of music that came out in our era. Because I say we was probably the golden era of rap.
Yeah,
because you had the Biggies, the Pacs, the different type of, you had different categories of rap.
They molded
right.
What was going on.
Well, see, the struggle for me is that hip hop has always traditionally been the voice of what's going on in the street. So hip hop were the stories that weren't being told. It was the voice of the underground. And now you have hip hop that's on a pop level, so you don't really have the voice of the streets anymore. You have just cats that can make music, I guess.
And that's where all the confusion comes in, because you got the cats that they want to take it at gangster image, and they not gangsters. They never really lived this life. They never lived that life. So you got the kids looking at them and following them, and it's like, so they confused at her. They don't even know what real gangsters is. So they see cats like myself that don't really, the city's small. You say my name any section of the city, okay, yeah. They really don't live this life. Just try and tell people, man, this ain't what's up, man. I done seen my partners die and go to prison. I done been in prison, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It ain't what's up, but these cats that ain't really been through it, they want to push that off on these young kids, man. And that's why a lot of these young kids is thinking, man, I got 30 in my stick, I'm going to go do this and do that, and that's cool because you're a rapper. Now you won't be a gangbanger all of a sudden because it's cool to be a blood.
It's trendy to be
it's trendy to have a type of life.
Right now, Eddie Rowe came up with Blood Gang. I came up with Crip Gang.
And I was banging that blood when it wasn't cool. When it wasn't cool to be a blood. It wasn't cool to be a blood.
Hey, you remember that, don't you?
Yeah, it wasn't cool.
Now it's kind of a blood wave, but back in the 90s, everybody was a Crip.
Right. Exactly. They got pictures right now where it shows Cash Money Records starting out with all blue bandanas, and then the whole thing.
I remember that.
And they say it's not accepted.
I remember Cash Money. I remember Lil Wayne and them coming into to the studio when I was, Lil Wayne's my age. They was in the studio with us at On The One. Jew Baby bring them up, right? They Charles was black. They was looking at us like we was the superstars because the stuff we was talking about was stuff that was a MOB Volume 1. The stuff we was talking about can get us snatched off the streets. I was 12 years old.
So you were rapping when Cash Money was coming here dealing with like Hot Boy Chili.
They was coming to the studio, you know what I'm saying, looking at us like, dang, these young cats they talking about stuff that's on the news. This is really, they hollering MOB and they really living this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what you came to do, Ro, is basically set the record straight.
Straight up, man. Straight up.
Set the record straight. It's not to glorify anything that we did in the past, because we got sons and daughters now. I even have a grandchild, and
it's evolution.
God,
it's the evolution, you know what I'm saying?
We were able to, like Rose said, he went to the penitentiary, but I went to the Marine Corps. I used to say to people, I never been down, and they say don't say that, because when they put you in the cold out there and you had to deal with what you had to deal with and you could get killed, we deal with that on the yard, and we deal with that back to back with our back against the wall. So you just like us. So man, just shout out to the Most High God, for bringing this man through it at where he's at. Eddie Rowe, My First Music, any other individual who has started their own independent business, whether it be a chicken joint or whether it's a mobile car wash or it's a record label or anything. That's what we do have here in Louisville. Louisville City full of originators, people who want to make their own money. And
like right now, you see I got on this is my son's clothing line, Sack Baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, he started the line when he was 15. He got the idea from me because he seen
shout out to the son doing big things.
Robert, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay Robert, my son, my oldest boy, my junior, man.
All right, so what can we expect for this latest project?
Man, y'all can expect reality. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can expect growth. Y'all can expect something that's different from the rest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be on here, like I said, I'm not going to be glorifying the street. You're going to hear a lot of that street stuff, because like I said, that's where I come from, but I'm telling both sides of it, man. Right. I'm empowering women. I might got some stuff on there like shake your booty and all that. Yeah,
something to dance to.
That's what they want, but at the same time, you might skip 3-4 songs, and I'm telling the first things first, girl. You should know your worth. You know what I mean? Stuff like that for the female, for the ladies.
And they need it. Well, they need it right now.
They need it, man. You see on Facebook, they gonna get naked on Facebook just to get
for $40.
Yeah, for free. They gonna get naked for free on Facebook to get a like. You know what I'm saying? 100 likes, 1,000 likes.
Man, so look, why is Louisville not in the scene as far as doing shows?
It's happening. It's gonna happen, man. But a lot of Louisville cats, man, they caught up. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to leave. A lot of Louisville cats don't want to leave.
So they'd rather be local famous than nationwide famous? Man, because we've been hearing that a lot, that, you know what I'm saying,
listen, lot. You you name almost any Louisville, I'm cool with a lot of rap cats.
Well, we ain't gonna put a name on it.
Name any of these rap cats that, man, got a little. Once they got their little fame, that's how they can bone a couple females off the back of their little fame. You know, that's what it was.